The name of this little boy with his sparkling brown eyes, big smile and dimple in his cheek, is called Kareltjie. He is 10 years old, and is for the second year in grade 4. Next year he will, in line with government policy, be moved to grade 5, where he will sit in the classroom for another 2 years before he will be moved to grade 6 at the age of 15, at which time he will most probably leave school, to join the ranks of the unemployed. Kareltjie cannot read at all. He does not even know all the letters of the alphabet, and after a term of intensive individual attention, it seems unlikely that he will ever be able to do so. His memory is extremely poor. Although he does not have the typical features of a child with fetal alcohol syndrome, he most likely suffers from it. Both his parents are alcoholics who spend 80% of their budget on drink. The only 2 bedrooms in the filthy little house where Kareltjie grows up are occupied by his parents and his mom's sister and her partner, who are also alcoholics. Kareltjie and his 14-year-old sister sleep on the floor in the kitchen. They often go without food, they are chased out of the house at night by a drunken mother, and when payday comes, are exposed to family violence. Medical care in the rural town where he lives is extremely poor, and dental care is non-existent. At the moment Kareltjie has a huge cavity in one of his teeth which causes him a lot of pain. The story of Kareltjie is one of despair, and so are the stories of many other children in the township. When I started the NGO Kambro more than 6 years ago, its vision was very wide. I taught a young adult of 32 to read, assisted 12 young people to join a learnership, where they were trained for jobs, and offered a course in office practice to 3 post-matric girls. With the help of a foundation phase teacher, Kambro started a play school for children whose parents could not afford to pay for it, and taught their mothers some skills. Kambro distributed blankets, second-hand clothes and food to the poor, and with the help of the Dutch Reformed Church, ran a soup kitchen for 30 to 80 children on Mondays, where the children were also evangelized. Kambro also offered remedial teaching at 2 schools, as well as a sewing class for teenage girls, and taught some 10-year-olds to knit. We ran an aftercare center, 2 days per week, where children from grade 5 to 8 were offered sandwiches, and an opportunity to do their homework and relax afterwards. For the boys, Kambro offered sport 2 afternoons per week. All these projects were done in a Christian context. With the plight of Kareltjie and his friends in mind, Kambro has rewritten its vision, and although 6 of the above-mentioned projects are still running, the focus henceforth will primarily be on the primary school child who is intellectually, emotionally, physically and spiritually deprived of proper care. Our big dream is a house where at least 12 of these children can be placed in foster care of Christian parents. This will mean 12 families in future, where hopefully, at least 12 children will be properly raised. Making a difference in the lives of 12 children will hopefully have a ripple effect on future generations. Thank you for listening. Please pray that God will help us to make this dream come true. Warm regards, Loki and Elize.